ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Slapdash Podcast. This is episode 11, and we are joined by Caden.
Hello.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about the last few days and how busy we've been.
Hopefully we can think of something more.
Yeah, after that. But I guess we can start this off by saying we've recorded a lot of podcasts over the last few days.
Yeah, isn't this the third day in a row we've recorded a podcast?
Yeah, it is. And on top of that, each day we've been filming movie scenes for the upcoming movie Detained that you can pre-order right now at the link in the description. Click on it, and yeah.
Do it, no balls.
Yeah, so once you click on that, fill out the form. It's totally free to pre-order until after the release date, and then, it's $7. But what that does is once you pre-order it, a copy will be saved for you, and if they sell out after the release date, your copy will still be available. So for 30 days, and then it expires. But I still feel like that is a very good idea. So if you don't have money and you're like, oh shoot, I'm not gonna get a copy, and then boom, you have one.
Yes.
Yeah. How epic is that? So yeah, you go down there, fill it all out, and then you'll get an email about like payment methods and yada 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 after the release date. You only have to worry about it after the release date. That's when you'll get the email anyway. So I feel like that's a really cool method that I came up with. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, pre-order it down below, and if you didn't see the trailer, click that. It will also be in the description as well. Okay, let's get involved with this now.
How often do you record these podcasts? Like upload them?
When I get them done.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't been doing like weekly or anything?
No.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, how late is this podcast gonna go up?
Yeah.
Like we're definitely not gonna be done by the movie by then. I don't think. By the time
no.
uploaded.
No.
You still have the last two, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that one will probably go up soon, really soon. But
what did we? Yeah, last 2 days were crazy. We've done nothing but just hang out.
yeah,
Fuck, sorry.
Yeah, we were very unproductive with the film for a long time, and we started this back in August actually.
Did we?
Yeah, that's actually a really long time. Holy hoot! That's wow.
So what did we do Thursday? What was what did we even... I don't think we did anything that day. We just recorded the podcast for Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
A review on that.
Yeah. But yesterday and today we filmed a lot. And we're still going to film after this, too. So, yeah, we have a lot of stuff that we're doing. And I want to get this done as quickly as possible. And I want it to come out as soon as possible. Get all the the DVDs,
DVDs nuts.
I want to get all the DVDs, like, as soon as possible, finished, and then I'll announce the release date, and then hype it up a bunch, and then it'll come out, and hopefully it does really well and it's really successful. Which actually, by the projection, it looks like it's gonna be pretty epic. So, get involved, get one for yourself, and enjoy it.
Yeah. So. Did nothing but a podcast on Thursday. Yesterday, we went to one of our favorite places to eat, Spruce Creek. Oh, wait, did we? When did we film that scene? Wasn't that yesterday, or was that Thursday?
Maybe it was Thursday.
I can't even remember. Last 3 days have just been all the same, like a blur.
Yeah. I think we might have actually filmed yesterday, after we ate.
We went to Jake's house, recorded a scene there. That was a tough scene. There was a lot of emotions that went down. We recorded that scene.
Yeah, we were having like mental breakdowns. Like
Jake was really tired and didn't want to film. We were just like, "Come on, Jake." He's just like, "No."
Like, there's been so much work put into this. Like, there's times where I really don't want to film, but I just have to push through because I know after like I'm done editing it, I'll have motivation to do the next one. And that's why today, like, I've had so much motivation just to film something because like. After I was editing that scene, like, I just really wanted to film.
Yeah.
And like,
sorry.
Well, I'm like really excited for the scene we're doing right after this podcast because it's like,
oh yeah,
just look, oh dude,
we just came up with a scene like an hour ago or so,
yeah,
like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, because like we're a lot of the times like there's probably going to be a lot of improvised scenes in this film because once we do the script and everything, it's a lot shorter than what we think it is. So to make it longer, we just do improvised scenes.
Mm.
And like this one today, we filmed one, and then after this, we're gonna film another improvised scene. Like there are no scripts involved, which I think is kind of cool. How like I'm sure many movies do that, but I mean they're also more professional anyway.
And we did an improvised scene earlier today too.
Yeah.
We should say. So we went to like a local, just this small pizza place. They had like just opened because they don't open till 4. So like it wasn't even like they weren't even open for 10 minutes, and we just walked in there, and she's the woman's there, the girl there. She's like, "How can I help you?" I was like, "We actually don't want anything. We just," and I told her we were doing a film project.
Yeah.
Which made it sound more official.
I mean, we are.
I mean, like project like. I didn't want to say like we're making a movie. I don't know. That just feels like cringy for some reason.
Yeah, it does.
I just said film project because it sounds official. I came up with that like right then and there because I was about to say movie. I just go film project.
See, that's why I don't want to say movie.
Yeah.
That's why I call it a film, because film sounds a lot more just professional. I think the word movie, it's like, oh wow, I'm making a movie. It's just doesn't like film just makes it sound like it's like professionally done.
Yeah, and yeah, I wanted it to kind of sound professional there because it's like. Plus, also, I put the word project in there. Maybe it sounds like we really need to get like that done there.
Yeah.
So like maybe that would like sway her. I mean, like right away she was like, "Oh yeah, sure," and like we weren't sure if she was gonna be like, "Let me speak to my manager" or anything.
Yeah,
like that.
and she was like, "Oh yeah, you don't have to buy anything to sit down." I'm like, "Okay," like that's what she said. And...
Yeah, I think she was just kind of thinking like we were just barging in there, wanting to do this and not get any food. So it was a little rude almost, but then like she was really nice. And like, how long were we in there?
Like
you said like 45 minutes.
I said 45 minutes.
I should have looked at the time, but I thought we were in there close to like an hour. Or even more. I don't know. The scene was completely improvised. We had no lines written down for it. And it was actually like not even a bad idea for a scene. And like, I'll be honest, Jeremy, you had like a tough time. Especially like just the one thing you were trying to say. It took me, like, 3 minutes to finally get it down.
Yeah.
And then like I like went through pretty quickly because I already knew what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm like the worst at remembering lines. And it's funny too because like I'll write the script, and then when I actually go to say it, it's like I can't say it. I wrote it down. Like it's so dumb. And like everybody else doesn't really seem to have a problem except Jake yesterday. But that I mean I can understand he didn't feel like doing it anyway. But like I'm terrible at like remembering scenes because I think I overthink it while I'm saying it because I don't want to be like bad at acting. Which I mean I'm not really the best at it anyway. But I think I just overthink it a lot, and that's why it just never turns out how I really want it to.
Yeah.
That's why I stutter and have to redo it. But like every single time I actually do act, it's like it almost looks like I'm smiling, and I'm not actually like because when I'm saying it, I have no like intention to smile. I have no like feeling of like, hey, I can't help myself from smiling right now. But then when I see it and I'm like serious, it looks like I'm like either trying to hold back a smile or like slightly smirking, and I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't really see it, honestly. I think you just see that in yourself when you like look back at it.
Oh.
But like to me, you kind of just like look normal, like straight face.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I feel like we need to get more comfortable doing that, like filming in public.
Yeah.
In a way. Especially when if we like still want to do this when we're like even like a little when we're like college age.
I want to
friends at that age, honestly.
Yeah, we will be. I'll make sure. Yeah. I want to like do skits in public. I think that'd be funny. Like so that instead of us going to like other houses or like going to the park all the time filming, like we're eating in like a restaurant or something, and like I get angry and like start screaming in the middle of the store or like whatever, like that kind of stuff, just to make it like just more realistic, I guess.
Yeah. Just have like a good almost like a set piece, but like it's as real as it gets.
Yeah.
with people being there, like background noise and stuff. That's what I was saying. Like I feel like, because most people lose their friends after high school. Apparently, like the first year of college is where, it's usually the best year and like where you get most of your friends. But I think if we like still do it, and we become more mature, and like with our attitudes, and then in like filming, we'll be able to just say yeah, like fuck it, let's just go to like here and just like film something, you know?
Yeah, I'm like kind of afraid after high school, like we're all just like not gonna ever talk to
we
each
won't
other.
be. I mean, we won't be constrained by parents anymore.
Well, yeah,
In
that.
the big world.
But then like we're not ever gonna talk again. It's like I don't want that to happen because like I really enjoy. I don't know if you guys say you go and you find like another like friends and like a friend group that you really like and you just start hanging out with them a lot and then like me like Jake or whatever like start to fade off. Like I'm afraid like I'm never gonna find like that other like friend that's gonna be like that person who likes filming and stuff like that. Like I don't know.
I feel like that's the thing though. Like that's why first year of college is so good because there's a ton of people that go to like a college even though you won't be.
Yeah.
Like you said. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'm, dude, I don't want to graduate. It's already November. I don't know if I'm going to be staying in a dorm in, like, Altoona or, like, staying home. But I'll still be around home. And hopefully that's what it turns out, too. So it'll be nice. I'm hoping to get, if I can, get, like, something in, like, video production. Like, I really want to be an editor. At college, maybe I'll like even learn some more stuff, how stuff is done.
Yeah.
And like even become better at editing, because I really want to learn more with editing.
I think I'm probably gonna take, even though I do know like a lot about editing and stuff, I think I'm probably gonna take more of like the production route, and actually like producing video.
Yeah. If we ever like just gave up on YouTube, like both of us.
We should start a production company.
I was gonna say, or even one of us did, or that, or like, just become like one, like one YouTube channel. If like we ever feel like making like a fresh start in the future.
Oh yeah.
Then like you would be a producer. If we had some like friends along, that also liked video production, then like I would be the editor.
I've always wanted to make a production company. That's something I know I've said that like a few times, but like. That's something I always wanted to make because I really like. I think that's cool. I don't know, but I want to like create my own, stuff instead of making stuff for other people. I'd rather make my own.
Yeah.
Like whatever it is, films or whatever.
I just hope editing's my biggest dream. I love editing. Sometimes I get frustrated in the production of things. I'm so bad at like thinking about ideas. It's usually like every once in a while I actually think of something I want to make. I wish I was really good at like just thinking of ideas, just in general, because like, I don't know. Like I want something to edit, but like, then I have this problem of like, I don't have anything to edit, and since I have to make stuff for myself, like think of ideas for myself. Then it's like...
Well, you can just edit my videos.
I mean, if you really want me to. No, I mean, like, I need to get... I want like, Adobe Premiere, but that costs a lot of money. I mean, like... Yeah. I'm just very good at, like, basic editing, and, like, the one I have now.
Yeah, I hate, like, getting a new editing software and, like, relearning everything and, like...
Yeah.
Like, because you know how to, like, split, like, cut, and, like, move your stuff around, timeline, and all that kind of stuff. But, like, that's all, like, the simple stuff, But then, like, finding where the effects are and, like, how to use the effects and how to, just navigate simply around, like, a new video software. It's just really confusing. Like, I had a really crappy, like, video software, iSkysoft. It was, like, $40. And then when I got over to, like, Sony Vegas was like so different and like very complex. And then I mean I know it now, but now if I were to switch over to like Adobe Premiere or something like that, like it'd be way different again.
I would always I mean I do have experience with Adobe Premiere in school and stuff. I don't know how to completely use it, cause I feel like everyone uses Adobe, like all the big names,
Yeah.
all the YouTube channels that have like really good editing. I would say as of right now, without Adobe Premiere, I'm good at it. I'm a good editor in the sense of like making choices in the editing rather than actual skill in editing, is what my strong suit is.
See, that's something I'm bad at. I can't. I'm like good at editing, but I can't making choices, and it's just not good at.
Yeah.
Because I always seem to misplace stuff, and like, yeah, I'm just not good at it. At that, like,
Yeah. I mean, I make errors too. I make a lot of errors. It sucks.
Oh, another thing I'm terrible at is rushing stuff. I rush editing all the time. Like, because I'll film it and I'm like, I'll take my time filming and I'm like, wow, this is really good. I can't wait to edit. I'm so excited for the video just to go out. I'll just rush on editing and it'll look terrible when it comes out. I do that way too much.
I mean, I hate to, like, I always, like, I never rush editing. Like, I never try to get a video out on a certain day. I always just get done with a video on a day that, like, I just always get a video done whenever I edit the video,
Yeah.
Like, I'll edit it. If I don't get it done, then I'm just like, oh, I'll start editing it tomorrow. Like, I don't try to finish it that night because I don't have a schedule of uploading.
Yeah. I mean, I don't either, but I just try to get content out.
Yeah. It's, like, I haven't uploaded, like, what, a month? Or why? It's probably, like, 2 weeks now. But, like, I don't know. I just love. I think the reason that I mean, like, I'm not trying to fucking brag or anything. I would say the reason I take my time compared to you or, like, have better editing is because, like, I legit enjoy editing. Like, I wouldn't rush it for the world, I would, like, I always. It's just in my habits to take my time on editing because I think I love editing so much.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And I really like it too. Probably not as nearly as much as you do, but like, like for example, one thing I didn't like. Let's just like a video example that I didn't rush, like Ghost Adventures. Like I didn't rush that. I actually took my time, and it took me like, I don't know, like 3 days. Well, not 3 days. That was like, that's ridiculous. Like probably like that night, and then like the next day. That's probably how long it took me to finish, and it turned out to be like a really nice video, and then like. Another example, like, I don't know. Well, Bread Man was purposely made bad.
Happy Hot Sauce? Oh, that was a short video, though.
Yeah, that was
Probably
short.
Didn't take much time.
That didn't take a lot of time. I kind of rushed on that, too. But it didn't turn out really bad, either.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure there's plenty of videos I've rushed, like, fast that, like, turned out really bad. But, I mean, that's just something I really have to stop doing. I have to actually... Because, like, Ghost Adventures was, like, really good, and I took my time, and I actually, like... thought about ideas while I was editing, and it turned out great, but then I just have to do that way more often to actually make my content way better.
Yeah. I think, I don't know, a heavily edited video from mine was Finding Bigfoot. I mean, like, I took my good old time on that one. I think I came home from school one day or something like that. It was like, this was like maybe like 4 o'clock. Not, this is right after school, but like, I edited maybe like 4 o'clock to like until it was like 8 or something like that. I mean, like, I don't want to say it took me 4 hours to edit. Like, I mean, that video was pretty lengthy. It was like ended up being 7 minutes, but like there was a lot of footage, and then I spent time like looking for good music on that and trying to make some of the effects look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, even like just simple videos like that. Even just like I'm trying to think of another example. Oh yeah, the Bread Man behind the scenes, which I've said countlessly, is like one of my favorite videos ever. I retitled it since then, The Boys Go to the Park. But like that video, I legit had had a good time editing that, just because like I loved placing the music, I loved cutting off the music, and then just starting it up again.
Yeah,
I liked the music.
Like one reason, like something that like in editing that I really like. For some reason, it like makes me like really happy. Is like whenever we're doing something and it's like something funny happens, and the moment it starts happening, you cut off music.
Yeah.
And it's no music plays, and that funny thing happens, and it switches over, and the music starts playing again.
Yeah.
I for some reason I like that. Like,
I do like. Yeah, I mean like that whole video is filled with that.
Yeah, I do that too sometimes. Like, at least in my commentary things.
I think the other thing I liked about that video so much is that we we had a good day filming. We went all over the park.
Yeah.
And like there was even like some funny moments, like when Cody slipped on the thing.
Yeah.
Just, like,
yeah, that was actually a really fun day of filming. I like
that was probably one of our best days, honestly. When was that? That was in like March, wasn't it?
7 months ago.
Damn.
Last time I checked, that's when that Breadman went up.
It was pretty cold that day too. I like chilly days, so I don't like it when it's like steaming hot.
Yeah.
I mean, like we barely did anything over the summer.
Yeah, and I guess whenever it's hot out, it's just way more. You just don't get motivated as much because like the heat's just like.
That's usually inside skits. I feel like. I don't know. I'm just also that kind of person. I'm the person. I just hate the sun. I don't like warm weather. I like it when it's like either like
spring,
moderate or like chilly.
Spring and fall are my favorite seasons.
Yeah.
Because they're like not really cold,
mm-hmm.
but like it's not hot either. Like I'd say like fall, like this time probably fall is like my favorite.
Yeah, I do like winter. It's just tough sometimes with all the snow.
Yeah, and like the drug deal that was so cold.
It was so cold that day.
You get out and it only was like we only stood out like for, not even kidding, like a minute maybe 2 minutes.
It would take like 5 seconds before it got to me.
Well,
like,
yeah.
I went back in the car.
Yeah, like it was so bitterly cold that day. Holy hoot!
What? That was like, when was that one?
That was
January.
I think it was.
It might have been in January.
I thought it was December.
It had to be like below 10 degrees that day. I swear to God.
It was cold.
It was so cold. Because, like, thank God we had, like, good cars. Like, I had mine and Jake had his. And, like, the moment you stepped in, it was, like, salvation. Like, oh, this feels so good. And then we'd go outside to, like, we kept doing that. We kept, like, after every shot, we would all just, like, run back to the car.
Yeah.
And then, like, get warm. And then, like, a minute later.
Yeah, we'd like
stare at each other and be like through the windows,
yes.
like giving each other thumbs up, like, you ready?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, signaling each other to like get ready to get out of the car, and then we say,
and then we would go, all right, go! And then try to get the shot done.
I'd run back over to the car and start filming, then we'd get it done.
Yeah,
and...
I mean, like, even though it was like bitterly cold, that was even a fun day.
Yeah,
honestly. Like, I'll be honest, like the like tear jerking tune one, that was like in middle of July. And it was
really that far ago?
It was in July.
Wow.
It's like maybe beginning of July. Like, I think it was a hot day that day. I mean, we were in an air conditioned car for most of the time.
Well, yeah, it was hot because remember we filmed Minecraft thing the same day.
Yeah.
And like I was doing like that breakdance thing, and every single time my hands were touching the pavement, it was like burning my hands. So that's why I had to keep like moving my hands.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm not trying to say like it wasn't a fun day, because we did have some laughs that day.
Yeah.
Quite a bit, but like I feel like it was just a day where we weren't having lots of fun. Like we did most
I had a lot of fun filming that day, actually.
Oh, I think I enjoyed the Minecraft music video just a little more. It was hard to film in the car. So
yeah.
I feel like there's probably like some special mount you'd have to buy, like for your car or something. Like stick it on the windshield.
Yeah.
Some kind of thing like that.
I've had like a lot of fun filming. Like there's some days that like I've absolutely hated it, and there's other days where like I've had so much fun. It's like I wish I could do that. Like we could do that again. Like I'm sure like whenever we make Breadman 2, which is it's gonna happen because like people just keep wanting it for some reason. Whenever we do that, like I'm really excited for that day when we film that. I'm gonna like that.
I feel like I don't know. Either it's just us or like it's the area we live in, but we don't have a lot of variety and choice of where we want to film. I feel like. Yeah. And the park's perfect. The park is like, I mean, there will be people there sometimes, but the park is like, I mean, the day we filmed Breadman, there was nobody there because it's cold. Nobody wants to go out when it's cold, so it's like perfect. We did see there's like a couple that walked by after I fell off the dizzy thing. This is like, oh, it's spinning too much. I feel like those are the only people we saw like the entire day, and plus that whatever's back there, I don't know, what would you call it? Just that huge hill.
Yeah.
Nobody goes back there. Well, at least the day we did.
Yeah.
It was just such a perfect isolated spot, and I feel like there's not much of those anywhere else. And I always try to think of different locations to film, because I don't want the same setting for our videos every time.
I think where that cliff is actually, I think that parking lot there. That's probably a good spot to film.
What cliff?
The one across the street from the laundromat.
Oh.
Like,
Where at though?
Like just that parking lot. That just seems like a nice little place, or even like the turkey path.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The turkey path. Almost. I mean, our town, we're just like any other town. I feel like there's a lot of like isolated spots.
Yeah.
You couldn't film away from the roads, but the kind of stuff we think of never applies to the setting, those kind of settings. So.
Oh yeah.
I would say. I just hope I just want to get more. I just wish I was better thinking about ideas.
Yeah, I'm kind of bad at that too. Like, I'll sit there. I have a whole list of like skits I want to do, but then you just can't find a good place to film it, and like you don't know how to really set it up yet because you're just not really thinking about it like before you go to film, and then whenever and I still try to keep thinking of more ideas, and it's just really difficult to think of those ideas. And then I'll get like inspiration from like something, and then I forget about it because I don't write it down or you know something like that. That makes me angry. I don't like that at all. Like there's some good ideas I've come up with, and then I forget about it, and I wish I wrote it down, but I'm stupid and I don't.
Yeah. I think I wanna maybe look up this later. Like, I just want to do more editing, because that's my favorite part of it. I'm a little less on the production side. I want to see if like anyone smart out there, like does anything to give themselves something to edit, just like on the fly. Like, it doesn't have to be this huge idea, just something simple that you can go out and film for yourself, and then like maybe edit it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird to think about. I want to have something to edit, but not something to like.
You could
there has to be fun behind it.
You could probably like go on Fiverr, like charge people like $10 to edit stuff, and like just make money.
Film something for me? Because like I want to do the editing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you edit for them, like.
Oh.
Like they like. Let's say like okay, let's just say
that's actually a funny idea.
Let's just say like I have no clue how to, edit my videos, and I film like something I really like to be edited, and like, you just go. I'm like, oh, Fiverr, like you can just go and pay somebody like $5 to film like a short video, or to not film to edit a short video or something. So I go on Fiverr and I see, oh, this guy is only charging like $7 for like a 3-minute video, so I'll just do that and then send all the clips to him, and then he edits it and then gives it back, and I pay him, and then boom.
The thing I am worried about on that is that like I only have like iMovie, and like
no.
I feel like if anyone wanted like when you have, I feel like I've had experiences like this before, but I don't remember any. Like when you have people like tell you like, oh, you should do this in a video, and it's like this insane crazy effect. It's like, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, it was almost like today when you said, "Oh, make your
that would have been cool.
Make your body like do the transition." I'm like, I've seen that. I've tried that before, and like I know how you have to like literally cut out like the section where like it's not gonna be there, like make it like green screen almost, and then like stick the other like the bottom layer, which is gonna be the video, and like as I move, like get rid of more and more video. Which that's like so difficult.
Would you have to do that like frame by frame almost?
Probably. And I don't know exactly how to do that. I'd probably have to figure that out.
There's probably some crazy tutorial out there. It's just like, oh yeah, it's so simple.
Yeah, especially on like Sony Vegas. It's probably like a really simplified way of just doing it. Just like literally like selecting my body and like like doing it that way. Which at the time I just didn't know how to do it. So I was like,
most of the time with stuff like with that, it's usually like Adobe After Effects even.
Oh yeah.
Like After Effects is more like into special effects than like editing.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like if I do any sort of special effects, I either probably grab a green screen off of YouTube or do it while we're actually filming.
See, that's something I feel like is needs it's something I need to learn in editing is like effects, and I don't know anything on effects. I just know how to edit video. I feel like that's something I need to definitely brush up on in the future.
Yeah.
And my fear with Fiverr is that like somebody's gonna say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot my friend in the scene, make like all this blood go in the background. I'm just like, dude, I don't know how to do that shit. That's what I'm worried about if I ever go on Fiverr.
If I do any sort of effects, I usually really do it like half-assed and just let's just say I shoot a gun, and I'll take that flame on the end of a gun, have it pop up for literally just a frame, so it's so quick, and then for that frame I'll brighten the screen as well, slightly, so that it looks like a bright flash happened, and then but whenever it's all quickly and fast and everything, it looks like it I shot a gun off, and it's nobody even knows that I did it that quickly or that half-assed. It's just kind of funny how I've done that a lot just to make special effects. It's kind of funny.
that was my problem with the cards video. I think it's also the way we shot it that just wasn't too good. Like we were all saying oh yeah, make the gun go off and then you blood gets everywhere or something. It was some kind of thought like that. But then at the end I just put haha, you got pranked with this loud music.
Yeah. Dubstep.
I literally that was a video I'll admit that I was a little lazy on, especially at the end there. Because I obviously wanted to make it good and have some kind of blood fly out, and I was it'll probably just look bad in the end, so I was okay, I'll just get this loud. For some reason, when I thought of that loud music, I just laughed to myself, and I was I'm doing that.
Yeah, there's a lot of rushing I've done, and I'm not really happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Not too much to really talk about. I kind of drained of everything I wanted to say.
Yeah, this is our third podcast in a row. Well, our first one was only 27 minutes, right?
Yeah.
It was really short.
Wait, the Halloween one?
No, the very first one,
yeah.
With Jake.
Yeah.
That one was literally only 27 minutes.
Yeah. This'll work.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
We talked, what did we even talk about? We talked about movie.
Yeah.
More on our thoughts on editing and filming and everything.
Yep.
I feel like we need to get more of a variety in the future.
Yeah, we have to
This is the second podcast where we've talked about that.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, well, anyway, you could pre-order the film down below, as I said in the beginning, just in case you forgot about it. And you can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button, like this video if you enjoyed it. Share it with your friends, because if they like podcast, then they'll watch it too. That's probably it. Go check out Kane's channel, link in the description. Subscribe to him, and subscribe to my main channel, link in the description. And that'll be it. Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you guys for listening, and goodbye.